Weather coverage you can count on with meteorologist Carson, Meredith, and the WAAY 31 Storm Tracker Early Warning Radar Network.
Well, it's another classic summertime day across the region. It's been very hot, of course, humid, and we are starting to see a couple of showers here and there across the WAAY 31 Storm Tracker Early Warning Radar Network, but you have to look very, very close to find those showers right there along the Morgan and Marshall County line in far southeastern Morgan County. Also tracking one light shower in far northeastern Jackson County, right there along US 72 as you're heading up towards Tennessee. But all in all, coverage is very, very isolated. Most spots are staying dry because we don't have the necessary ingredients we had yesterday for that more widespread activity. We still have that instability, we still have that moisture around, but we don't have that lift that we need to keep those storms going for long periods of time today. Really, our only concern for the rest of this evening is this activity just off to our north across southern middle Tennessee, but notice it's moving very slowly and it's also weakening as it progresses towards North Alabama. We'll keep an eye on this as we go through the rest of this evening. Not too concerned about severe weather. If anything, heavy downpours will be the main concern tonight. We obviously didn't have as many storms to give us a reprieve from the heat today. And as you look at the WAAY 31 Skycam network, many spots well into the lower 90s today. Mid-90s in the Shoals right now where it's 94 degrees, 87 in Guntersville, 90 in Decatur, and 91 in Huntsville right now. Going through the day tomorrow, not quite as humid because we do have a cold front moving through tonight, but obviously it's not going to cool things down a whole lot. There's your day planner tomorrow in the mid-70s by 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. We're still going to reach the lower 90s tomorrow afternoon, but it won't be quite as humid thanks to that cold front that's moving through later on tonight. So you see future radar with those temperatures. I think this data source is doing a really good job pinpointing that shower potential tonight. By 7:30 this evening, some of that activity we were just talking about in Tennessee, it could be making its way along the I-65 corridor, but most spots should remain dry through the rest of this evening. Any of those showers that are still around, they should taper off once the sun goes down, and by midnight tonight we should be completely dry. There goes that first cold front. It's moving through early tomorrow morning. Still mild though, temperatures in the lower 70s when you head off to work tomorrow. Lower 90s once again, but that feels like temperature not quite as hot as we see today. We'll feel it more like the mid 90s tomorrow. And then we have another cold front kind of reinforcing slightly cooler temperatures that arrives tomorrow night and early Tuesday. I mentioned the heat index values not going to be quite as high tomorrow as they are today, but it's still going to be very warm out there. Stay hydrated. We're going to see those heat index values peak in the mid 90s, right around 95 degrees as we go towards 2 and 4 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. So while all this is going on in North Alabama, we're keeping a close eye on the tropics too. As you look at the satellite imagery, you see that big wave right there in the far southern Gulf of Mexico. And we're going to watch this closely as we get towards next weekend because the National Hurricane Center has mentioned that there's a 50% chance that that wave we just saw in the satellite imagery could develop into either a tropical storm or a hurricane in the next 5 days. We'll keep a very close eye on that. Way too early for specifics at this point, but as you look at the 7-day forecast, notice those temperatures staying in the mid 80s to near 90 and those rain chances, they start to increase as well. And again, we'll keep a close eye on that tropical system by next weekend.